welcome to Victor Von Diem's Bible study, where no one's too far gone to be redeemed. In this series, we go through the Bible in order, picking one section from one book. Today, we're in 1 Chronicles. This part of the Bible functions almost like a theological history book, retelling many events from the earlier books in the Bible. In chapter 19, we see one of those retellings regarding the battle of the Ammonites and the Syrians against Israel. In this instance, David's army commander Joab says this to the people: "Be strong, and let us use our strength for our people and for the cities of our God, and may the Lord do what seems good to him." The part I want to highlight here is when it says, "May the Lord do what seems good to him." This phrase is used in other places of the Bible, and it often suggests whether it seems good or it seems bad to me, let God's will be done. If you flip to 1 Samuel chapter 3, we see an example of this when Eli the priest is being told by Samuel that his household will be punished forever because of the misconduct and awful deeds of Eli's sons, and from Eli's failure to restrain them from doing so. Upon hearing this horrible news, this is how Eli the priest responds: "It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him." One time I had a friend in the city who was looking for a job, and he found out there was an opening from the building right across the street from him. Now, him not having a car, this was a huge deal, that he could potentially have a job right across the street from him. He can literally see the building from his apartment. He was thanking God. He saw this as a divine opportunity. He thought God lined this up, and then he didn't get the job. They never called him back. And he was confused at first. He thought God set this up. It seemed so perfect. But little did my friend know, 2 weeks later, COVID would happen, and that company would shut down. If he had got that job, he would be out of work in just 2 weeks. But what did happen in the meantime, God gave him a job at a grocery store, which was one of the only places that was actually open during COVID. In our own limited understanding, we might be like, "God, why didn't you do this for me?" But you don't see the future. He knows what he's doing. He's got you, bro. Why you tripping? Now let's take this a little deeper and go to Jesus' own words. This is something he prays right before he's arrested. And going a little farther, he fell on his face and prayed, saying, "My Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." Jesus is asking God if there's any way possible to avoid him dying on the cross. But then we see one of the most beautiful pictures of obedience in the entire Bible when Jesus says, "Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." This is one of the best ways anyone can live their life, saying, "God, regardless of what happens, no matter what happens, may it not be what I want, but may it be what you want, because you know so much better than I do."